Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Vvardenfell. We are inside of the inn here in Molag Mal, as that is where our quest, the next step in our quest is at Captain Naros.
If you're passing through, pay attention. I'll say this once. Pilgrims who ignore my warning vanish from the roads by morning. Whether you're from near or far, best keep your arse at Molag Mar.
That is an unusual way to issue a warning.
I find it best to put official notice in verse. Helps people remember, and reminds them buoyant armigers aren't ordinators. Nobody wants to talk to them, even other ordinators. Now, if I could get someone to tell me who's attacking these pilgrims.
You need someone to look into that?
If you're offering. I suspect Ashlanders are behind the disappearances, but I don't have the numbers to chase them off. If you can sneak into their camp near Molag Mar and find me proof of their involvement, I could finally get some reinforcements.
I'll see what I can find.
Avoid killing the Ashlanders unless they give you no
choice.
choice. I don't need you starting a blood feud with my forces split. Now, I must be off to hold the heroic line at a deeply fishy mine. Such is the life of a buoyant armiger.
I mean, we've already had answer to that. What's the trouble at the mine you're headed to?
Just a dreg infestation. We have them contained. They're an untimely distraction, but nothing we can't handle. Once the dreg finish mating, we'll clear them out while they're still sluggish. Shouldn't be more than a week.
Why do you suspect Ashlanders are responsible?
As a rule, they don't like us. So when our people start disappearing, not long after an Ashlander tribe set up camp near Molag Mar, I wager it's more than a coincidence.
Well, all of these lead out. Hey. Okay, so this is the top... What was it called? The Penitent Pilgrim Inn, yes. I could have just looked at the signs, but... Oh, studies many things.
I didn't expect the waterfront to be so fragrant. Like home, but different. I'm told that is not usually the case, but all the dreg activity has befouled the water. Has anyone made a study of dreg migration? The spine of curiosity quivers.
Was scientific study what brought you to Molag Mar?
I hatched with something of a wanderlust, so the journeys of man, mer, and beast are all currents that tug at me. I came to Molag Mar to follow the pilgrim's path, to learn all I could about how it shapes those who walk it, and the path itself.
What have you learned?
That journeys tend to get off to rocky starts. Between the pilgrims disappearing and the mine being closed down, we are huddled inside the walls of the canton like the shells of our birth, aching to stretch our legs.
Oh, it was not nearly as useful as I had hoped it to be. Right, where are we going? Ooh. So it was a quest area. Huh. Other than the height, what's stopping me from doing this? No damage! Suck it, world! No, I did not mean to jump there. I'll take it. You are in my way, Elliot. You're also very quickly dispatched. Even though there's two of you. Pop! I'll take it. Better start sneaking a little early on than a little late. And we did see that it was Red Exiles, so which is a mostly hostile. Oh no, these are Ashlanders. These are not even Red Exiles. That's different then. I approached from a bad angle. Okay. Why do I not like these? Okay. You won't tell, Beetle? I'm your friend. Are there anyone up here? Because otherwise it would be extremely risky to go up here. It's very bright and it's up top. Hey. Wise woman's journal page. Another has disappeared on their hunt for the offerings. 4 have gone and not returned now. Our offerings are meager, and I fear the Daedra Lords show their displeasure. Why should they show us favor while the slaves of the false gods trample these holy grounds and erect their blasphemous temples? They are intent to drive us from this place and sunder our ancient pact. Dishonored or dead, our warriors cry out to be avenged. We cannot allow this to continue. What path is before us? What will the bones tell? I don't know. How far away? Detected. From where? By whom? It's in the other end of the ruins, and I don't have a good way to get there. Could I? Perhaps. With a bit of creative jump climbing, maybe. Maybe not. Biscuits. That was worth a try. Okay. So we know there's one going back and forth there. Ooh. What if I were to go through these ruins up here?
He hears voices in his head.
But a Daedric shrine. I have to get through there. Well, you're busy, so that's not a problem. Oh! Could you not have waited? Oh, you do not want to stand there, friendo. You do not want to be there. You want to go somewhere else. Yes, turn. Oh, why you go that way? I don't know where you're at. Up there. Anything else in here? No. It's relatively secluded, so I should be able to read this in peace. Do not tempt the Daedra Lords with restlessness. Give to them freely as our ancestors did, so that their dire gazes do not fall upon our tribe. It is best to offer the princes their rightful due when the seasons show us their brief favor, lest they call upon us in the lean times. You will know the portents by the fatness of the gore. You will know it by the stench of the sea on the inland, and you will know it by the wanderings of the lost peoples along their false gods' path. Lead the tribe to great Almur Balarami, for that is where the ancestors made their pact, and so it will be there that the pact is renewed. Upon arrival, alight a pyre of grain. It must be fed until the ritual has concluded. There will be no full bellies until the princes have had their fill. Each day, as the sun crests the distant waves, gather the living sacrifice at our ancient altar in Al-Mubalarami. Split their throats over the stone with the black glass blade, and invoke the Daedra lords while the blood is still fresh. Spare not one, or our suffering will be assured and terrible. Spread the sacrificial entrails to the far corners of the altar before the sun reaches its true height, and leave the offering to the prince's mercy. When the host of the Mira and touch of Periide have befouled the corpse, you will know the day's feast is concluded. Attendants may remove the offering and wash the altar with the oils of anointment. On the day of the longest dusk, Asura signals that our offerings are satisfactory to the Daedra lords. Only then may we break our fast and cease our supplication. Do not tarry in Almo Balarami, for it is their place. Okay. Search the ritual site. Oh, so this is Almo Balarami. Well, I'm in a bit of a bind, or he's gonna come at some point and look in here, and I don't have the best line of sight. Okay, he's there. That's fine. So what is it I need to see? I'm gonna have to go around. That's a little safer. And it seems a little more accessible. Nice. I love it when an accidental plan turns out to be the best one. Are there really no one by the main altar? That seems like an oversight. Blood and entrails are strewn over this stone altar. It is unclear what they belong to, but they are fresh. Something died here very recently.
Caught in the act! You have much to answer for!
Oh, I have to talk to him. Okay, I'll do that.
Is this why you sneak through our camp? To desecrate our sacred rites? Do the slaves of the false gods fear us so much they won't even face us themselves? Why are you here, Outlander? Answer truthfully, and I may only hobble you.
The Buoyant Armigers believe you've been attacking the pilgrims on the road. I'm here for proof.
Always they blame us for their ills. If they seek our deaths, they should just come for them. These ploys and ambushes are the acts of cowards.
Ambushes? Members of your tribe have been attacked as well?
4 have vanished since we arrived.
We saw that in the first note.
Building their garish shrine over our ancestral lands. I suspect they were made prisoners of the false gods. You deny it?
I have no knowledge of it. That's... the Armigers made it clear to me to not attack you. Only look around. They don't want a war.
Those who worship the Three are devious, but if it's true that they do not seek our destruction, I will not invite it. What will make them leave us be?
You've been making blood sacrifices. I need to know the pilgrims weren't among them.
Your pilgrims are not here. They
we
litter
kind
the
of...
wild with their weakness.
So that's the camps that we found in the last episode. Oops.
You will find what's left of their camps here, where I have marked your map.
I'll investigate your claims.
I will seek my own answers. When you have seen what I have seen, meet me at the Helan ancestral tomb.
Good thing that I didn't go in there. What is it that you're looking for?
My kin remain missing. I will find them regardless of whether you speak truth or lies.
Why meet at Helan tomb?
Burial ground has been disturbed recently. Once you see that we are innocent, we will learn if the truth lies with the dead.
Okie dokie. Can I... Am I still trespassing? Or can I just... You know... Leave without issue? Ugh. feel I'm still trespassing. I do not want to tempt fate on this one. Well, we know a safe way, and that is to basically head along the shoreline because they don't go this close to the water for some reason. I mean, it is salt water, but still. You could fish. Oh, there we go. Boy. Yet. Amiga. Well, they seem to be relatively close to one another, so that should be doable. Oh, hello, book. Well, perhaps mutilated remains. Ugh. Disfigured bones from the corpse of a recently slain pilgrim. Little flesh still clings to them, and their surface bears countless gouges. Ugh. That's rough, buddy. Ooh. I see ya. Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured that the camp that we found was... Because it's not usual that a campsite like that has quest options. Or that optional description. It's usually just left there and you're like, I wonder what happened here. Where's the third one? Straight west. Ooh. A Duemo city? Unmarked? Oh. My adventurer senses are tingling. Dwarven sentries. Oh. I almost guarantee that those dwarven ruins are going to come into play in the main quest line. So I don't want to enter them right now because it's just going to be an progress locked area where you can't do anything with the rest of it. There's a long way down here. Alright. Careful. Yeah. Ow. Right. Devotee journal. Okay, that's not too bad. Today I begin my pilgrimage to Molag Ma. I'm eager to see this new temple for myself. I hear they built it on the water. Perhaps it floats. Once one has glimpsed Bar Dao, the idea hardly seems far-fetched. The buoyant armigers are a sight to see. Their numbers patrol many of the paths of pilgrimage, and they always seem to have something of a spring in their step. Their songs and swords are a comfort for any otherwise inhospitable road. It doesn't float, but that doesn't make Molag Ma any less marvelous. This would be a wonderful place to recuperate and prepare for the journey to Mount Kand. But first, I must offer my devotions to the three at the temple. I've seen fewer of the buoyant armigers around in the last day or so. Gone off to mine the roads, I suppose. When I asked for their senior here, when I might find an escort on my journey, she frowned. Some incident at the glass mine has them busy. She claims no one can be spared. I've waited long enough. The armigers may be busy, but I'm sure their presence here has made the wilderness a little tamer. Tomorrow morning, I will continue my journey. Yeah, how did that go? So he's at the mine over here, right? This is gonna be a bit of an old back and forthy, but we'll manage, as we do. And I'm not gonna go starting to become complaining about it because, yeah, it doesn't really bother me that much yet. I've literally been through the quest line for Balmora. So, the bar for something irritating me is quite high. Okay, Bal.
You have investigated the camps. Do you still believe we are to blame?
No. Whatever killed those people tore them apart like a ravenous beast.
Work of carrion animals, I thought. Now I'm not so sure. When I found the bloody tracks leading to this tomb, I heard wailing within. If one of your pilgrims disturbed the ancestor spirits, perhaps it is their wrath we have witnessed.
You didn't investigate further.
I will not invade an ancestor tomb. No Ashlander would be welcome in such a place. They are as unclean and treacherous as the three. You may test if the trespass of Outlander feet is of less offense, but I will remain here.
I'll let you know what I find. The Ashlanders are not inherently bad guys. Oh. Have someone other player recently been through here, or were those meant to be alive? Well, guess we will... Nope. What? What? Oh, they're traps. Well, we learned that the hard way. And perhaps also the stupid way, but well, not all knowledge is acquired through books. I might go into first person because that's a bit easier to navigate when it comes to searching through all these containers. We will avoid that. Oh, it has reset. That is a surprisingly and worryingly short reset timer. Getting our lockpicks back though, so that's nice. And making a little goal on the side, which I'm not gonna complain about it. That's for sure. No creatures. That makes the traps a little easier to avoid. Oh. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just looting. And unless stopped, I shall continue looting. As that is something that I do very well. Sure, we can take that ring. Really shouldn't, but it's fine. Baron Mallory.
Don't hurt me, please.
Calm down. I am here to help.
You weren't followed, were you? The Ruddy man hunts us. It lives again. It attacked our camp last night, tore poor Ilva's head off, right in front of me. I ran as fast as I could, and I hid in here.
Ruddy man? What is that?
The spawn of Vivek and Molag Bal? The dread hunter wearing the ancient carapace? Have you read nothing of the sermons? It devoured all it saw until Vivek cast it down, twice over. But it lives again. You have to believe me.
Do you know where I can find this Ruddy man now?
No. When I saw it, I ran and never looked back. Wait. It lunged from the rocks above. The glass mine! We were near the glass mine when it descended on us.
Ooh. Follow me, I'll lead you out of
Watch
here
for traps.
safely.
I hoped they'd kill it, not us.
Yeah, about that. Ow. Well, you can just run across them, eh? Ain't that
Thought I'd never
convenient?
see the sky again. Thank the three. Ah, an Ashlander! Run!
In hindsight, the wailing was too pathetic to have been the angry dead. What did your sniveling pilgrim have to say for himself?
He said he was attacked by something called the Ruddy Man.
Only a fool would believe that. The mad gibberings of a scared scrib. We cannot go chasing myths. Did the weakling provide us nothing of value?
Can we go chasing waterfalls instead then? He said the monster came upon them from atop the nearby glass mine.
What you call glass mine, we know as an ancient dreg spawning grounds. The slaves of the false gods have disturbed these beasts. Now we all pay the price.
That remains to be seen. Regardless, something is getting in and out of the mine despite the
And we will
gods.
see where this path takes us. The tracks that brought me here will surely lead us to our quarry.
Let's
Glass mine is
go!
not far. Lead on.
See, if I had not had a quest marker there, I would have been unable to lead, as I would have no idea where to go. Got a lot of junk, so we gotta watch our inventory a little bit.
There are many tracks here.
That's just a drag.
Why does it hesitate? Do we scare you, ruddy man? It flees! It wants no part of
It's
prey
just
that
a-
can wound it.
That's literally just a drag. I mean, it might be
Was
a
that
name
the
drag, but
creature
still
the
a drag.
pilgrims fear? This ruddy man of legend? It is skulking vermin inflated by the lies of a false god, nothing more.
That looked like no drag I've ever seen.
Dreg are not usually cunning, this much is true. Now that it knows we hunt it, this creature may wait us out in its lair.
With what we may know, we might convince the Armigers to clear out the mine sooner than planned.
They will not trust the word of an Ashlander, and we know the creature easily eludes them. You must hunt it. You must kill it.
Why me?
Else, Outlander, the slaves of the false gods will never allow me to trespass their domain, and the task is beyond them. This falls to you, or no one.
Very well. I'll find and kill this thing, Ruddy Man or not.
If this creature is of the Dreg, it may share their weaknesses. I will consult our wise women. They may know something that will aid you in this hunt. Convince the pawns of the three of what you have found. I will meet you at the mine's entrance.
Do the Ashlanders have any legends of the Ruddy Man?
It is an invention of the three, a fable of great deeds to serve the vanity of a false god. To see it is to know they speak no truths.
Okie dokie. Might have an idea of what to name this episode. Something like The Ruddy Man Cometh or something like that. Yeah. I mean, an Armiger's duty is kind of bleh. It's kind of meh. No.
That looks to be the last
Oh
of them.
yeah.
For now.
Hello.
I was beginning to think the Ashlanders got you as well. Were you able to find evidence that they've been preying on the pilgrims? I can't spare a moment from these Dreg as it is.
It's not Ashlanders. A cunning drag is killing your pilgrims. They call it the Ruddy
Is
Man.
that your idea of a sick joke? We have more sense of humor than the Ordinators, Outlander, but blasphemy is a line you best not cross. The Ruddy Man is an evil dealt with long ago, by Vivek himself. Where did you even get such an idea?
A lone survivor. I've seen the creature, and so did one of yours.
Gods, that's a smell for the ages. So this is what became of Qa'Rajh.
So that's the month-old
She
fish.
gave a good account of herself. Suppose I entertain this theory. What am I supposed to tell the temple? Send Lord Vivek?
All I know is that it's hiding in this glass mine, and I'm going to kill
Then
it.
understand this. Whatever you find down there, it isn't the Ruddy man. Vivek killed the Ruddy man. There are still miners unaccounted for. Do what you can for anyone still alive down there. Vivek guide you to great glories.
Thank you.
What now? An Ashlander? Keep your distance, understand?
Peace, armatures. I must speak with the Outlander. That is all.
If you wish to hear him out, I'll permit it. But don't let your guard down.
Okie dokie.
The wise women cannot say if your quarry is what you think, but they have shared their knowledge of Dreg with me. They offer a mixture to lure the creature out. Spill this in the Ruddy man's den, and it will show itself.
Just like that? The monster will face me?
It works on the Dreg. That is all I can say. Be wary in its lair. If that thing took my kin, then it is more dangerous than it leads on. You have
Understood.
proven yourself capable for an Outlander. Avenge our lost warriors.
What can you tell me about hunting Drake?
Trust the wise women's mixture. Dreg crave a dark, dank place from which to snatch unsuspecting prey. Drive them from this safety, and they are no danger to skilled warriors.
I don't know. I've met them in broad daylight in quite dry places, and they were still kind of bad. I mean, not in the bad, as in the not good, but rather bad as in hostile. And they didn't seem particularly weakened by the sunlight. Qa'Rajh glass mine. Let's see. Text. You may be surprised to think that glass can be thought of as metallic, but appearances are deceiving. What we call glass is nothing like the window panes you see in houses. The greenish material is far stronger and has a much higher melting point. Gravers, God damn it, I was close. Optional steps, rescue any captives. Well, we know that it's malachite. Yeah, I joke about calling it malachite, but it's actually kind of good, so... Yep. That's a big old rope with a big old knot. So, what are we expecting? Dreg. Ruddy man rhyme. Remember when the Ruddy man is about. You cannot scream and you cannot shout. You cannot run, you cannot hide. He's already killed everyone who tried. What does the Ruddy man like to eat? Dark elf eyes and dark elf feet. Dark elf tongues and dark elf toes. Hide all you want, the Ruddy man knows. When is the Ruddy man out to play? Whenever the sky turns dark and grey. He is in that mine, no, he's in that cave. He wants to send you to your grave. Who can defeat the great Ruddy man? Our Lord Vivek, that's who can. He'll slash and strike the Ruddy man through, and then he'll make a Ruddy man stew. Alright. I mean, B for effort. It's not that catchy, but I suppose it will work as some kind of horror. Ew. Is that lava? Yeah, that would make sense with the bubbling sound that I can hear. So find the monster's hiding spot. Okay. So it seems like it's down here, then around, then around, then around. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is lava. I need to get out of first person. That's... Flappy's feet scare the living Jesus out of me. Okay. So what have we got? Just dregs. Nothing named or special, so... Could I sneak this apart around them? Maybe. I don't know. Pop! Ooh. No. The problem with these small settlements is that they do not have crafting stations. They might have merchants, but crafting stations they do not have. There were a lot of ledges and nooks here. Hello. It's down below. But don't mind me, I am searching through bookshelves and various other... Oh, yeah. We want that. Yes. Alright, I think I've gotten what I wanted from up here. Mud cocoon. Pop.
Thank the three. I thought these wretched creatures would devour me.
I mean, they would if given the opportunity, but if you don't give them the opportunity, they won't. Quite simple. Can we even get across there? It doesn't actually look like it. Maybe that can be climbed. Nope. Why am I sliding? There we go. No, that is not crossable. Not from this side at least, so it's the other way around. The long way around. Can you even... And you probably have some way to it, but I don't think you can do much from down there. If anything at all. Whoop. I can avoid these guys. Oh! What once was a path is no more. Can't get past those for... Well, if we can't go past, we just gotta go through. Pop! Okie dokie. Yeah, anything of... Nope. Nope. Malachite shards are actually crafting materials that are quite high in value. So... I'd like to take one of those, take something with me, but I guess that's not an option. Bonk. There's no getting past you, is there? Nope, it's too narrow. Nope. Yeah. Anything of... Oh. Nope. Building a structure out of wood in a cave with lava would not be my first choice of building material. Anything not flammable would. Well, not flammable and not meltable. At least not easily meltable. Ugh. It's way too narrow. I'll save my ultimate for your boss. Oh, I did not mean to hit that centipede. I saw you. And if I take you out while you're alone, you're much less troublesome than if I did it while there were two. Two instances of one does in fact make two, but it is much easier to deal with than one instance of two. Especially since most attacks don't have an AoE effect. Nope, we got two. Bugger! Why are you blocking? I'm literally not attacking you. Now I am. Well, the other one's blocking. Pop! Lots of carapace. Carapaces. Carapaces? Carapace. I don't know. Is it multiple just carapace? Interesting. Hop. At me, you oversized shrimp. No! I did not want to kill that centipede. I hate hurting innocent little creatures just because they get in the way. You attacking Flappy? That's a mistake. Ooh, champion point. Nice. Is he up there? No. Where are you going? I'm up here. That flame doesn't work on elevation, it seems. That's not a bad thing to keep in mind. might keep survival rates a little higher. Nothing. Ah. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get... It's optional, but like... Obviously I'm not gonna leave them. That's not my style. Poof! And... Why would you target it? Alright.
I'm alive. I'm alive. Thank you.
I like that they're just sort of like... There's just sort of like a activation check, not a longer conversation. Like, they understand that it's just a matter of checking it off. That's nice. I mean, I don't mind talking to people. That's also kind of lore, but still, I think it's fairly clear why they were. Okay, coming up on the boss. Find the monster's hiding spot. Ruddy man spawn. What? Really? You coming down or... Nope, you're coming up. Ruddy brood mother. Oh. Interesting. Let's kill you. Ow! Ow! That actually kind of hurt. Okay, fair enough. Could there be treasures over here? I doubt it. This seems very devoid of... Apart from the few coffers back over on the other side of the lava flow, this place is very devoid of anything other than a few scraps here and there. I agree, Flappy. I think... No? Flappy doesn't sound like that. Was that... Snappy? Was that you? I mean, I know that Drake are sort of mantis shrimp-like and you're a crab, but you're not related. Or perhaps Snappy is the Ruddy man in disguise, and I'm in danger. I don't know.
Free? You have my thanks, Outlander.
Oh, it seems that they haven't respawned. That's nice. Alright. I don't think there is more to this quest, which is why I'm letting this run longer. It feels like this is sort of a natural end to it. Let's see if that holds true. I would like for it to do, but
That's it then? You've dealt with whatever was attacking our pilgrims?
no one has anything to fear from that creature ever again.
When I accepted your offer of assistance, I didn't expect you to be this thorough. Your bravery in descending into that dreg-infested mine alone and slaying whatever it was that was killing the pilgrims is commendable.
What do you think it was, if not the
The
Ruddy
ruddy
man?
man from the sermons took the act of a god to fell. So forgive me if I don't seem convinced your beast was him. No one knows where the original carapace came from. Perhaps there were other, lesser objects cut from the same cloth.
You're suggesting this could happen again.
Not a pleasing thought, but it's an explanation I can accept. We can only hope the world never sees the like of the true Ruddy man again. It's gone for now, and we've avoided a feud with the Ashlanders. So let's try to look on the bright side.
Yep. I like that they are sort of, okay, it wasn't the Ashlanders' fault, so we'll not... Oh. I don't know who you are, but...
Your stench is proof enough of your deeds. Was this Ruddy man a worthy foe?
I'm not sure what it was, but it didn't die without a fight.
You have my respect, Outlander. Our fallen warriors are avenged. Tell your armigers that we will soon depart. May we never cross paths again.
Where will you go now, Ibal?
The ritual of sacrifice is almost complete, and the Daedra lords you so foolishly ignore will, we hope, spare us their wrath for another decade. We will hope they turn their dire gaze upon Molag Mar before we return again.
I mean, you're kind of an asshole. But then again... It is Dunmer that we're dealing with, so I don't... Pilgrim Protector. Nice! So that was the only quest related to Molag Mar. You've ended the threat to Molag Mar's pilgrims. Yes! Hooray! Good. In the next episode, we shall be entering Suran and listen in on what seems to be the issue there. But until then, take care.